Hey everyone, this is just a tech tip with Scott Azar, and today I'm showing you NotebookLM powered by Google and Gemini. It's a really great website where you can add sources. So today I added a PDF of some charts that my students will have to be able to read. I also just kind of have a PowerPoint that had also some bulleted important stuff on there. So what's really great about NotebookLM is it keeps it a little bit closed, so it doesn't really always pull outside information. Sometimes when you're using ChatGPT or Claude, sometimes it could really pull from outside sources, and you don't want that. This can do that. I've heard it has done that. But what's good is kind of like Perplexity. It'll it'll tell you what sources they're coming from. So I'm gonna just copy and paste. Please make 10 comprehension questions for each page where student must use the tables and charts to answer the question. Please scaffold them from least difficult to... And you'll see in a second, kind of like you'll see up here, when I generated these before, let's see what these look like. The element is most abundant by mass. So you could see where it's coming from. And based on the, can refer about the relative abundance. Ooh, this is a very clever question. If a 100-gram sample was analyzed, how many grams of silicone would they be? That is actually that's a clever question, especially because they use 100 grams. It's a good distractor. And so because I've also added to this before that I have a lot of students with IEPs. I actually really like these questions. So that's part of the chat, and you can save them as notes. And so you can save like little notes. What's also really great is this notebook guide. And so you can have it take your sources and make different things like an FAQs, table of contents, a briefing doc, timeline. But I actually really like making a podcast. And so for these podcasts, you can customize instructions. And what I did in a previous, for a previous test, which I can go back and move myself to the other side here. And I think I can. I'll just open up a new one. Is for my halfway astronomy test, I took all of the different notes, and in the guide, I loaded a podcast. So I said, as a customized instruction, you can say things like, my students are learners with IEPs, please use a lot of analogies. And I also said, please use research-based methods for working with teenagers with IEPs. And it's amazing what you can get.
So we're going deep today.
So
into earth science.
It sounds like the guy from Khan Academy, and I don't really know who the woman is.
We've got textbooks,
but it's so cool.
Model.
And so it's just an engaging way for students to look at content a little bit differently, or listen to a podcast instead of reading all these notes. You could see I took the test and all the notes. I took everything, and so it's just a nice change for making a typical study guide where a kid can just throw in their AirPods or whatever and just listen when they can. So anyway, that is my not really such a quick tech tip, but I hope you enjoyed it, and please reach out with any questions, and hope to see you on another one. All right, take care.